Happy holidays, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Now, on this episode, we are shining the light on the beautiful African delegates who went ahead and represented the African continent and their different specific countries in the Miss Universe competition of 2024. As you all know, an African was the first runner-up this year, and we got some few placements, and some left us wondering how comes they did not make it to that top 12. Now, thank you for clicking on this video. If you're new to the channel, please consider to subscribe. And if you're a returning subscriber, I really do appreciate your presence right here. Now, remember to like this video. It helps the channel. And also remember to comment, but stay put. Let's get into this episode. In alphabetical order, we're going to start with the beautiful woman from the nation of Angola. This beautiful contestant from Angola did not disappoint. Although she did not get placed during the Miss Universe competition this year in Mexico, but she stood out for me and for a few reasons. First of all, a few backstory about her. She competed in Miss World in 2018 and she placed in the top 40. That means she has the it factor somewhere somehow. But still, she went ahead and came this year in the Miss Universe competition, did not place, but I'll never forget the first time I saw her in that purple gown during the preliminaries. She looked amazing. Coming to the final night, I did not get a chance to see what she wore. Looked around all over social media, could not find it. But still, I think this woman from Angola did an amazing job, represented Angola, although she did not get the crown, because remember, Angola has produced one winner for their country, Leila Lopez, back in 2011. I hope this year, that next year, 2025, Angola is going to bring back that fire and slay in the Miss Universe competition and even get into the top 5. Next, we have Miss Universe Botswana, this beautiful African queen who literally exudes African warrior princess. She went ahead and competed in the Miss Universe 2024 with a bald head. Not many people can pull that off, but she pulled that off. She is a medical doctor, very educated young woman who knows her worth, who knows the essence that she exudes when she is around other beautiful women. Very confident. I was following her during the Miss Universe competition, and I was literally very proud watching this African queen slaying the competition from beginning to end. During the preliminary rounds, she went with a red dress, very beautiful, and during the final night she went with a golden dress, and I liked how she literally gave us a look of both of the dresses on social media for fans to really enjoy and see what was going on behind the stage. So next we have the beautiful Nauranjoka, Miss Universe Cameroon. Not only is she beautiful, but she is an environmental science enthusiast who really believes in taking care of the environment. But apart from that, she literally represented Cameroon very well in Miss Universe 2024. Literally slaying the whole competition from beginning to end. And I wanted to know that not only did she do justice for her country, but she did justice for herself, going ahead, literally winning Miss Universe Cameroon, going to Mexico and representing her country with everything that she had. And I want you all to remember when she wore the hijab during the crown reveal. I think that was very iconic. Next is Marie Emmanuel Diamala, Miss Universe Cote d'Ivoire. This woman is beautiful. I loved everything that she was wearing during the run of the Miss Universe 2024. I remember everything that she wore from beginning to end, especially what she wore during the preliminaries and what she wore during the final night, because I got to see those two looks, the prelims and the final night, on the social media. And to really be accurate, I am going to look at my notes. She wore an orange dress during the prelims, which was extremely beautiful. Intricate details, very well done, very well embellishments and things like that. And on the final night, she wore this silver dress, very beautiful. I love that these dresses were available for us online to see and enjoy as fans of these African girls. And I think Miss Universe Cote d'Ivoire did an amazing job, and she looked amazing during both nights of the competition. Next is Miss Universe Democratic Republic of Congo, Hilda Amani. This woman, not only is she beautiful, but she is a menstruation health advocate who literally did an amazing job bringing back the Congo on the main stage of Miss Universe. She got the chance to use this platform to really bring back the name of this great nation. Literally great, because if you have done your research, Congo is probably the most richest country in resources in the whole world, and this country deserves much more. But we are not on a country lesson. We are here to talk about Miss Universe. Now, Miss Universe Congo, Hilda Amani did an amazing job. She slayed the whole competition. She was beautiful beginning to end. She really exuded class, African beauty, African princess. I love that most of the time she was wearing the afro, which was representing African heritage, just beautiful African woman. And I think she did an amazing job. I want her to know that not only did she do justice for her nation, Congo, Democratic Republic of Congo, but she did justice for the whole African continent, really showing these people that we have a diverse of beautiful women and we have a diverse of different textures of hair, beauty, class, and fierceness. And to add on Miss Universe Congo, I loved what she wore during the final night. Literally breathtaking. She looked amazing. She looked beautiful. She looked very comfortable in what she was wearing. Or, the final night is usually challenging because if you don't get placed, you don't get to show off what you had prepared for the final night. But lucky me, I got to see this on her social media, which I thank her and appreciate her for doing that. I think she looked amazing, and props to her. Kudos to her. She did an amazing job, literally showing off the Congo nation, the Democratic Republic of Congo nation, and, presenting herself as a beautiful woman who knows her heritage, who loves her black African hair, and who loves herself as an African woman. Next, we have Miss Universe Egypt 2024. This woman, breathtaking. She is the first woman with the vitiligo skin condition to go and compete in the Miss Universe competition, and she is a mother too. Remember, being a mom is something else, but also having a different type of appearance. Because let me tell you something, being different in this world that we live in is another problem of its own. It takes a person to really understand their worth, accept themselves, and know how important they are. And it takes a person to love themselves or have this type of confidence that Miss Universe Egypt had in 2024. Now, going to Miss Universe, she is very confident, very prepared, and very ready to go ahead and win the crown. I was so happy when she got her placement, represented Egypt the best way she could. I love the blue that she wore during the final night. I love the dress that she wore during the preliminaries, and I love her national costume being Queen Cleopatra. Just everything was in the right place, and she literally showed the world that you don't have to have the whole world to accept you for you to feel good about yourself, but you have to find that inner person who can love you and accept you and literally love yourself and show off to the world that you deserve more and you will never settle for less, regardless of what you're going through or regardless of how you look like. Next, we have Miss Universe Eritrea, this beautiful woman. Her name is Nit. I hope I got the pronunciation right. But let me tell you something. It is the first time ever in history for Eritrea to compete in the Miss Universe competition. And Snit did an amazing job, not only showing the beauty that exists in Eritrea, but the confidence and the essence of a woman from Eritrea. She was previously Miss Africa USA back in 2023, but that doesn't take away from her being the first ever Miss Universe from Eritrea. Miss Universe Eritrea represented the country Eritrea in Miss Universe competition, and she did not do anything less, but she did the job very, very well, literally showing the world that there's a country called Eritrea and they have beautiful women, they have confident women, and they have women who look like angels. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, this woman has that type of beauty that you can really tell she is multicultural. She is a melting pot of different races who come together and produce divine beauty in Eritrea. Next, we have Miss Universe Equatorial Guinea, the beautiful Diana. Now, Diana, not only is she beautiful, very confident, very Miss Universe. Now, something I have to say about Diana, I did not get a chance to see her full look of her dress during the Miss Universe final night, but I saw a snippet of the dress that she was wearing and the hairstyle. Now, the hairstyle is where it gets interesting. I love the bob hair that she was doing. I also love the dress. The dress was literally giving you a universe. She was literally wearing Miss Universe in her final night gown. Very beautiful. It had stars on it, had the sky. You could literally see that she's giving you an illusion of a universe because she was on the Miss Universe competition. Now, I like that she did that, giving us details on the final gown, but I also love the hairstyle. I don't get to see the whole hairstyle, like how it was done or anything like that, because I saw it on another picture, on a picture that she took with other contestants. But still, I think Miss Universe Equatorial Guinea looked amazing. Although I wish these women could actually put these pictures for us, like you could take a full picture of your final gown, put it on the social media so that us, the fans, could literally enjoy and get something to talk about. But I think she did an amazing job. Next is Miss Universe Guinea. Now, Miss Universe Guinea, she is one who is experienced. She was previously Miss World Guinea in 2021, if I got that date, the year right, but she was previously in the Miss World representing Guinea. Then she went ahead and she became the first ever Miss Universe Guinea. That is already making history in her country, and also something amazing for yourself, knowing that you're the first to ever do it, and other women will come after you. They will literally have to look at how you did it for them to do it. Not doing everything exactly like you did it, but you will be like a person that people will have to look up to, or people will have to come and ask questions. How did you do this? How did you maneuver this? How did you get through this? And things like that. Now, I think she did an amazing job. This beautiful, very beautiful, very Miss Universe, and she is also very confident, very much educated, very, very Miss Universe. She exudes that African beauty warrior princess, and you can tell she has the confidence. Her beauty is not one to be played with. She has that beauty, to me, that beauty that you can actually put a person on a bottle of hair product, or cocoa butter, something like that. She's just beautiful. To summarize the whole thing, very beautiful. And I think Miss Universe Guinea did an amazing job. Next, we have Irene Ngendo, Miss Universe Kenya 2024. Now, I had a lot of hopes for Irene, because not only is she beautiful and confident and experienced, because she's previously represented Kenya in Miss Grand, I wanted this woman to literally get a placement. Now, she went on to Miss Universe, did so well in my personal opinion, because it is not easy to shine and stand out when you are in a group of more than 100 women. But I saw her standing out a few moments here and there. Especially to me, she did an amazing job during the photos that they were doing for the adverts of the Miss Universe Cosmetics. Now, to put that aside, Miss Universe gets done. She did an amazing job. I loved, by the way, what she wore during the final night. As you can see it up somewhere there, she looked amazing, amazing, amazing. The drama came along when she got back home in Kenya. This is where everything took a left turn. Allegations were made left and right of how she was not really doing everything that she was being told by the organization, her being not nice to the organization, this and that. And she came out and debunked the allegations from the Miss Universe Kenya. Everything was just a mess up situation. Regardless, I think Irene was one of the beautiful contestants who came from the African continent. Now, if you listened to her side of the story, you can really tell these women go through a lot of things behind the scenes, that it takes a powerful and a strong woman to just take it all in, do her side of the job, and just finish it gracefully. I want to say this, that I think Irene did an amazing job, and I love that she did not stay silent, but she went ahead and spoke her truth and literally defended her character, herself as a person. And also this will help the other women coming after her, because now they will be prepared and they will know what to do, and they will be now going into Miss Universe Kenya with their eyes wide open. They won't go into it blindly. They will go into it knowing that some things can happen. So you have to be prepared. You have to know what to do and how to really have the whole team doing everything for the best of not only the organization, but also for the contestant. Next, we have Miss Universe Mauritius, the beautiful Tania. Now, Tania, to me, not only is she famous for being one of the most beautiful women who came from Africa, literally showing the world, the universe at large, that Africa comes in different shapes, sizes, beauty, different skin color, different hair textures and stuff. But she is the one only contestant who, after the mess that happened during the Miss Universe competition of 2024, she is the only one who literally said, as women, we need to come together and speak up and speak out of the mess that was going on behind the scenes. She was the roommate of another African contestant, and we'll get into that later on in the video. But I'm telling you, Miss Universe Mauritius, to me, she is one of the most confident women, because she was like, no, hell to the no. We are going to speak out. As women, we need to say what was going on. And as we all know, Miss Universe 2024 wasn't the best. Some things obviously happened that weren't for the best of the women. But you know, these women they usually are under contracts and things like that. But I applaud Tania for speaking out and literally showing the world, the universe at large, that whatever you were speculating that wasn't going right, some of it was actually not going right. I know the competition ended and everyone went back home, but these things can haunt these women. It can really mess up with their emotions and things like that. I just hope everyone is fine. Everyone is now in their better space in life, emotionally, health-wise. So next we have Miss Universe Namibia, Priska Anyolo. This woman, okay, first let's start with how Namibia has some of the best coronation nights in Africa. As we all know, most of the African countries don't have the budget, the following, the funds to do an amazing show like, let's say, how South Africa does it. But I watched Miss Universe Namibia 2024 and I think it was very fair, very good. The production was very much all right. It wasn't South Africa level, but it was just good quality production. And I was very pleased. Now, the representative that I sent this year, she was a very strong representative. But remember, this year, there were more than 100 women. So in 100 women, some of them are more experienced, some of them come from such worthy countries. It takes a miracle to shine and stand out. Regardless, I think Priska did an amazing job, and she is one of those queens who made me very happy. I know I might have missed one or two who did an amazing job showing us what they wore during the final night. She literally gave us a sneak peek into how she looked like in the final night, even though she did not place, but she gave us a picture, how she slayed during the final night, and how she looked beautiful, and I appreciated that, and I wish all these women could do that next year. We're going to compete and represent the African continent. On Priska's part, I think she did an amazing job. Very beautiful woman. Her styling was always on point. Her aura, very photogenic, by the way, but her beauty is very African, very Namibia-like. And I mentioned something, Namibia has beautiful women, and I know in the coming years, Namibia might go into being one of the fiercest countries from the African continent who take their contestants in these beauty pageants all around the world. If you've noticed Miss Charm Namibia, Miss Namibia in other competitions, they're always slaying, but Priska this year deserved much more, and I was surprised she did not place in that top 30. Regardless, I think she did an amazing job, and I'm very excited that she took in the process as a learning lesson, as a great experience, and hopefully she's going to do amazing things after this year. Next, we have Miss Universe Nigeria 2024, the first runner-up, beautiful woman, Chidimma Adetshina. Chidimma Adetshina not only represented Nigeria as a country, but she did Africa proud. As we all know, a little bit of her backstory, xenophobia happened in South Africa. Literally, the country chased her away with her family. But Miss Universe Nigeria was very kind and welcoming. It called her through to Nigeria. You know what, Chidimma, come in our competition, compete. You might win and represent the Nigerian country and make your dreams come true. And let me tell you, this was not only a dream, but it happened. She won Miss Universe Nigeria, went to Miss Universe competition in Mexico. And there's a video that she said you could really see how the other countries were being celebrated when those guys come out to the lobby of the hotel. If you watch the competition through and through, you understand what I'm trying to say. But when the ladies would come out of the hotel, there would be many fans, many vloggers who would be shouting the names of the country. And Chidimma was like, the other time I was like, nobody's screaming my name. But I would always hold my head high and literally stay confident and fierce. They would scream the countries who have many, many fans, such worthy countries most of the time. Going into the final night, Chidimma surprised everyone. Went ahead and became the first runner-up, beating fan favorites, beating veterans, beating everyone. the most beautiful, the best dressed, because Chidimma wasn't the best dressed, obvious, but she beat everyone, making her the first runner-up ever to come out of the Nigerian country. Not only that, getting the first ever Miss Universe Africa and Oceania title. Kudos to Chidimma. Adetshina made Africa proud, made me proud, and I was on the moon when all this was happening. So I think she had an amazing year, literally doing great for Nigeria and doing great for Africa. Next, we have Miss Universe Senegal. Now, Miss Universe Senegal, her name is very hard for me to pronounce, and I don't want to murder it because I've murdered enough names already, but this woman looks like a supermodel. If I was her, after the Miss Universe competition, I would literally look for an agency who is going to get me into that runway. She has that model look. She has the height. She has the essence. She is a very beautiful woman, very tall, very statuesque. Her skin is glass skin. I love the photos that she did during the Miss Universe campaigns or the Miss Universe cosmetics. You can look them up on the Miss Universe page. But she is a beautiful woman. Although an advice to her, I wish she'd have more of a social media presence, because that was a little bit hard during the beginning of the Miss Universe competition. I was like, this woman has nothing on her page that was giving me Miss Universe. Although if you would see the only pictures that were present in that page previously, you would really see that this woman has the it factor. Very tall, very statuesque, very beautiful, very African, very regal. And I wanted her to give us more. So I hope she just gets more social media presence, do photo shoots here and there, and get into the modeling world. I know she will succeed there 100%, without any doubt. She looked amazing. If you look at the dress that she wore during the preliminaries and what she wore during the final night, I didn't get to see what she wore during the final night. I did not see that one, but I saw the one she wore for the prelims. Amazing. Next, we have Miss Universe Somalia, the beautiful Khadija Omar. She is the first hijab woman to represent Somalia on the Miss Universe stage. Beautiful. She is literally a beauty influencer. If you'd see her makeup all the time was on 100. This woman had a face that was beat all the time. Looking beautiful all the time with her hijab on, she literally represented Somalia in the best light that she could. I was extremely pissed that she did not get placed, because she deserved a placement. This woman was beautiful, very regal. Her catwalk was on point through and through. Being a hijab woman takes a lot of confidence to really stand and, enter into the beauty competition. And people were like wondering how is she going to do the runway for the swimsuit, how is she going to do this and that. But that did not faze her. She went on with her hijab and did the runway during the preliminaries. She went on and did everything. Amazing. And I love that she wore during the final night. I loved her makeup game. And I think Khadija Omar should go ahead and do this more and more. Definitely don't give up. You deserve a placement somewhere else, probably. Maybe Miss Charm, maybe the other one, Miss Grant, whatever it's going to be, but you deserve the best. Next is Miss Universe South Africa, or Miss South Africa, the beautiful Mia. Now, Mia is the first deaf woman to represent South Africa at the Miss Universe competition. Now, Mia's run during the Miss Universe competition is one that is a little bit sad, because as we all know, she left the competition midway before even the preliminaries, because she was literally at the backstage before the prelims, where she felt like her health was not giving. It was just give up and leave the competition, because your health has to come first. So she did not make it to the final night, nor did she present anything during the preliminary rounds, but she is one of the contestants who people expected a lot from, and she had the best departure outlooks of the Miss Universe competition of 2024. Although we did not get to see what Mia had prepared herself for during the final night or during the preliminaries, it is very obvious that Mia was a contender for the crown, literally one who would have easily gone to that top 12 and would easily take the crown, because don't be fooled by her, hearing problems. This woman is educated, fierce, beautiful, and very confident. Next is Miss Universe Tanzania, the beautiful Judith Peter. Now, Judith Peter is the director of Miss Universe Tanzania right now. as recording this video. So I hope she prepares the next queen from Tanzania earlier on, because her crowning and her preparation was last minute. Everything was done last minute, but don't let the last minute fool you. Judith went to Mexico prepared 100%. Her wardrobe was fierce. Her final night gown was immaculate, and her preliminary gown was divine, literally giving beauty beginning to end. And I know she is one who really wanted it and who really felt like she has to do this, and I think she did it right. She did not place, of course, during the final night, but that does not take away the hard work that she put in during the last minute of her preparing herself to represent the Tanzanian nation at the Miss Universe competition of 2024. And I know her being the director of the Miss Universe Tanzania this year and next year, probably many years to come, she's going to do an amazing job as a director, because she has experienced everything as at first hand, being a contestant, being a delegate. So she will instill, good and better things to the next woman to take over the crown and represent the beautiful nation of Tanzania. Next is Miss Universe Zambia. Now, Miss Universe Zambia, Brandina Lubuli, is beautiful, but Brandina, I think for me, she is one of those queens who is not very interested or very active on the social media while she was in Mexico. Probably you don't get a lot of time to be on the phone or on the social media, but I wish Brandina had showed us what she was wearing during the final night. I would really appreciate that, but don't let that take away the fact that she is a beautiful woman from Zambia who literally did justice to her country, represented Zambia so well, and she represented herself so well. She is a mom of 2 children, if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think she did an amazing job. I loved her aura. I loved her fierceness. She wasn't all over the place like some of the African girls who were really getting much attention this year, like Nigeria, Zimbabwe and things like that. But she was one to watch out. And I know Zambia is not to be played with. I know they'll be coming stronger next year with a contestant who is not only going to be on the same caliber as this year, but probably even better. Last but not least is Miss Universe Zimbabwe, the beautiful, the elegant, and the beautiful Sakhile Dube. Now, Sakhile Dube is that one contestant who I literally wanted to go through to the top 12. Now, why did I want to go to the top 12? This woman was serving realness beginning to end. Her wardrobe, her presence, just giving Miss Universe. She was one of those contestants of the African continent who were not only giving us quality, but they were giving us consistent also. You could really see that Sakhile really needed it, really wanted it. She had the drive, she had the commitment, and she had the beauty to go along with all that, the brains too. But surprise, Sakhile did not make it to that top 12. I was literally very sad. I was not happy at all with many other Africans just like me, and even some were not African, who really saw the it factor in Sakhile's presence and aura. Now, Sakhile also is one of those queens who literally made me very excited, because they showed us what they wore during the final night in full view on their Instagram pages, because she was also very active on the Instagram. Now, what she wore during the preliminaries is this very well designed gown. I can't remember the designer, obviously, but this gown is not only beautiful, the construction of it, the details, the material and everything is just on 100. Now, on the final night, we did not get to see that gown very well, but that is the good thing about Sakhile. She gave it to us on the social media. On Instagram, she gave us a video and pictures for the final night gown, which is not only beautiful, but it gives you classic, beautiful, the design, the details, the materials, the crystals, everything that was on this gown was just amazing. And I was very excited because I got to see what Sakhile wore during the final night, even though she did not make it to that top 12 where the girls were required to do the final gown competition. Now, apart from that, I think Sakhile is one of the few contestants this year who deserved a placement to the top 12. I would not mind if she did not make it to that top 5, by the top 12, Sakhile deserved to be in that top 12, because there were some contestants who were in that top 12. They aren't as good as Sakhile, but as you know, these things happen for a reason. I'm wishing her all the best, and I want her to know that not only is she a beautiful queen, but she literally showed the world Zimbabwe has what it takes to win the crown. It just takes time. Just takes time, but Zimbabwe has the it factor, has the women, and has the drive and the will and the consistency to win the crown. Okay guys, thank you for watching this video. I know I might have missed some information here and there, misspelled or mispronounced names, or mixed up information. It takes a village to make these videos. And let me tell you something, it is not easy. It's very hot right now where I'm recording. It is very late at night, and I am just doing this because I love what I do. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you tell me down in the comment section below who from Africa was your favorite, who slayed the most, who do you wish to see back somewhere, and what you have to say about the African contestants of the Miss Universe competition of 2024. Now, thank you for being here with me from the beginning to the end. And I say this again, if you are new to the channel, please consider to subscribe. And if you're a returning subscriber, I do appreciate your time. Now, please like this video, give it a thumbs up. It helps not only the channel, but also the video to reach other people, and also leave a comment on the comment section below. It also helps the video to reach other people all around the YouTube platform. I am a new YouTuber, still riding and grinding on this platform. And I know with consistency and courage and, things that make dreams come true, it will happen eventually. Thank you for being here, and I'm wishing you all the best. And I hope to see you all who are watching right now back in the next one. Bye.